Hey guys, it's me, Wolf, and I'm so refreshed. Today we are going to do something special. Normally I do gaming videos and the only other thing that I did was the Graveyard Keeper rap, and if you've never watched that, please don't do it now because the cringe will kill you. You gotta trust me on that one. But anyways, today we are cooking something. Now I'm not a professional cook, I'm not even a home cook. I pretty much suck at cooking, to be honest. But that's why I've attempted to make a cooking video. Makes sense, right? And I thought long and hard about which dish I should start out with. And then it came to me. There's no better dish to start out with than the Graveyard Keeper burger. We've made it during the game a couple of times to help us dissect the corpses we got. And I can make it in real life as well. So why not jump right into it? We are starting with the most important part, the patty. I've used 160 grams ground meat, which is not human meat. I repeat, this is not human meat. It's some ratio of beef and pork, that's why some parts have this greyish color to it. Ugh. To the meat we add 1 egg yolk that I've bought from the local aviary, and now mix this bad boy up real good. Here's some meat ASMR for you. But don't overdo it, only mix it until everything is combined or else the patty will get dry. I'm trying to form it into the typical patty shape by rotating it while pressing down with my thumbs. And when I was happy with it, I've put it on a small plate, and this plate will go right into the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. In the meantime we can start to make the sauce for the burger. And if you've watched other cooking videos you probably already know this little hack, but still. If your cutting board isn't holding still, you can put a wet paper towel on your cooking surface, and that stops it from moving around. Or at least makes it slightly better. Also, pro tip, maybe work with a cutting board that isn't completely bent. But anyways, for the sauce we start with chopping up a small pickle.
Small? This is average.
And I think I'm only using half of it. Then cut it into thin slices, and I just had the urge to layer them on top of each other again, and the cutting stripes part didn't really go as intended, so I just went rogue. And with this Michelin star chef cutting skill I proceeded to cut the strips into little cubes. Place them in a small container and put them aside for now. For the sauce base we start with a tablespoon of mayonnaise, not human fat. I repeat, not human fat. Then we add a tablespoon of ketchup, half a tablespoon of mustard, boop, in it goes. Then some red paprika powder, about half a teaspoon as well, some freshly ground pepper, and just mix everything up again. This little pastry thingy works pretty well here because you can just scrape everything off the sides of the bowl. And last but not least, add the pickle cubes. With the burger sauce ready, we can start to prepare for the patty grilling, and for that I've wanted to put my little twist on the taste by making a special butter mixture to brush onto the patty while it's cooking. We start with 20 grams of butter, pop that into the microwave until it's completely molten. And to this liquid butter we add about a teaspoon of honey. Mine was kinda crystallized, but that's completely okay because the still warm butter will dissolve it anyways. And for spices I'm using about half a teaspoon of chili powder. Chili flakes would have been more aesthetically pleasing, but hey, this still does the job. Now for my special ingredient, we need to prepare the cutting board again. Lay down the wet paper towel and Oh come on donkey, I'm trying to make a cooking video here. I'm sorry, I just gotta prepare the body real quick and give the donkey some carrots.
One eternity later.
Okay, so right. Prepare the paper towel for the cutting board and use the cutting board for... Oh no, you weren't supposed to... I'm sorry, I got up. Alright. Back to my secret ingredient. It's marjoram. Marjoram? Is that right? Marjo, is that right?
Marjoram.
I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that, but yeah, we just need the leaves, so just strip them off. Oh, hey, strip them off. And just chop it into small pieces with high-level samurai sushi chef-approved knife skills, yeah! Now add these leaves to the butter mixture and combine everything again. Oh baby, look at that! Now something I still wanted to do before frying the patty is preparing the toppings. And if we look at the picture once again, we can see onion rings, then lettuce and a slice of tomato. So I just went outside to my zombie farm and got a new commission for some freshly made zombie vegetables. First, peel the onion, and wow, look at that pretty onion. And just cut 2 slices right through the middle. You can obviously cut them as thick as you want, or just leave them out entirely. I'm not a huge fan of onions either, but I've added them for accuracy. I'm also cutting out a slice of tomato that wasn't looking that crisp before, but wait until I cut it. Wow, look at that shape. Ooh, baby, ooh! And now we are finally ready to fry the patty. Add some olive oil into a frying pan and heat it up until it's really hot. I'm just dipping the patty into the oil now and then to check if it's sizzling or not. If it does, throw that bad boy in there and let it fry for about 3 minutes without touching it. While the patty is frying, we have enough time to season the top with salt. And remember, we didn't salt the patty itself at all, so keep that in mind. Also, add some freshly ground pepper. After 3 minutes, just flip the patty over. I almost broke it with this pushing here, so maybe try not to do that. But once it is flipped, just salt and pepper the other side as well. And now a short intermission, because I forgot an important part of the burger. The bun. And in the game we bake the bread ourselves, so I've attempted to make my own buns as well. I think they've turned out pretty well. Even though this one is a bit flat and kinda looks like I've already cut it in half, but hey, I'm still pretty happy how they've turned out. And back to the patty. I've kinda just shoved it to the side here, even though I should have placed it here when I flipped it, but hey, we need some space to toast the buns. I've already cut it in half here, and you can see that I've used a spelt bread flour mixture. So that's why there are all different kind of seeds in the bun. Just place them down in the pan and let it toast for about 10 seconds. And well, the result wasn't that nice to look at, so I didn't really bother to hold it too long into the camera. Now that we have some space again, add a splash of olive oil to fry the onion rings. The pan should be nice and hot now already, so don't let them in there for too long. After about a minute, I've tried to flip them around and accidentally hit the camera. That's an important step, write that down. And after that, just make a huge mess and think, whatever. Just before the patty is done, add the special butter spice mixture on top. I couldn't find the silicone brush thingy, so I've just used my finger. The onions look okay to me, so just put them aside and turn the patty around to put the butter mixture on this side as well. Now the patty is still frying in the butter mixture, and that will give it the great taste. Once the patty looks nice and cooked, remove the pan from the heat. And now, it's assembly time. First I thought about on which plate to put the burger, but then it came to me. I'm just putting it on a rusty, old, disgusting shovel. We start by putting some sauce on the bottom bun. Just get it nicely on there and don't be stingy with the sauce.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Even though on the picture the lettuce comes first, I just completely forgot about the picture and just put the patty onto the bun. Then comes the tomato slice, and I've heard somewhere that you should always season the raw tomato, so I've just added some sea salt and a bit of freshly ground pepper. That definitely doesn't hurt. Then comes the lettuce. I'm just ripping it apart until it looks aesthetically pleasing. Yes. Now the onion rings. Once again, layer them on top of the lettuce until it looks really nice. Or, if you want to make it look ugly, make it look ugly. Hey, it's your burger. And last but not least, put the sauced up top bun on top to crown the burger. And wow, look at that juicy boy. Now the money shot wasn't that easy to achieve because of that stupid wobbly shovel, but I finally got it, and once again, look at that juicy boy. And at last, the taste test. Tastes like shit. Alright, if you've come that far, thanks for watching this video. I gotta be honest, this took way more work and time than I thought it would take. Normally I just press record and just go at it. But with this video the process was quite different. I had to learn a little bit about cameras, about lighting, about recording audio and about editing as well. And I definitely have a whole new level of appreciation to all the people that are making videos like that. But again, I just wanted to try out something new now and then, and I think it's always worth the experience. So once again, thanks for watching and peace.